Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. So this is our demonstration farm where we're going to do all the practicals. We're going to see everything that's going on, and today we're going to talk about the various breeds of broilers in our market. So there are various breeds of broilers in Nigeria. So these breeds are characterized based on how fast they can grow, based on the feed conversion ratio, based on how resistant they are to disease, and based on how adaptable they are to our environment. So all these are the reasons why the breeder decide to develop this breed, and even the hatcheries have this in mind when they import these birds to our market. And one thing I want farmers to understand is that almost all the broilers are very good, but the environment, the type of feed, the type of management practice will determine how best these birds can thrive in the farm. So in Nigeria we have the Ross, we have the Cobb, we have the Marshall, we have the Hubbard, we have the Anak, we have the Arbor. Now the Ross is the brand name, while Ross 308 is the breed name. Then the Arbor is the brand name, while Arbor Plus is the breed name. Then Cobb is the brand name. Then Cobb 500 or Cobb 700 is the breed name. So those are the various breed of birds we have in our market. Now let's go to the characteristics of these birds. Now the Ross 308. Ross 308 is very good in feed conversion, has a very good growth rate, and if you are the farmer that is ready to sell your birds at 6 weeks, this is your best choice. They grow very fast at 6 weeks, they have good conversion rate, they can attain a very good weight and meet carcass weight at 6 weeks. And one of the characteristics of these birds is that they can withstand cold, and they are resistant to disease also. But after 6 weeks, their feed conversion rate tend to reduce, so you will not be able to appreciate their growth rate more than that 6 weeks. So these type of birds are good for those who do frozen chicken and want to sell their birds very fast. I say you should go for Ross 308. Then apart from that, they are short, they're not as tall as other breeds, and in the 6-week game, Ross 308 is the best choice for you. And even for processing, you go for those people that do frozen chicken, they can go for Ross 308. The Ross 308 are short in height. They have as I said before, they have a good conversion rate. Their FCR is 1.8%. The average weight at day 42 to day 45 is around that 2.4 to 2.8 kg, and the mortality rate is between that 4.84% at the end of a cycle. So you see, the farmer is sure of 44% profit if it goes for Ross 308. That's to tell us that if you are that person that is into frozen chicken, or you are into brood and sell, Ross 308 is your shot. But if you live in a very cold environment, yes, Ross 308 is your shot. But if you live in an environment that is so hot, then I don't think Ross 308 is good for all weather for you. So those are in a colder environment, Ross 308 is very good for them. Then let's go to the next breed, Cobb 500. Cobb 500 is the best convertibility birds in the world for now. It has a good conversion ratio of 1.67. So it's a very, very, very good bird. It can convert little feed to give you good flesh of meat, and it have good heat resistance, and it does not tolerate too much cold, and it's a little bit taller than the Ross. And another thing about Cobb 500 is that he can grow better even after 6 weeks. So he grow bigger and bigger and taller after 6 weeks with very giant birds. So and they can adapt to various environments. So whether you're in the north, whether in the south, whether in the east or the western part of this country, you can go for Cobb 500 because they adapt well to various climatic conditions. The mortality rate of Cobb 500 is 3.7% mortality rate. The average weight gain per day is between that 90 to 93 grams per day every day. So you can see that these birds grow very well, and due to the high cost of feed that we have in this season, you see that Cobb 500 will help you save more money. They use little feed to give you more flesh, so you can save your money in terms of that. Then in Cobb 500 you are sure of 55% profit if you go for this breed, because of how they convert food, how they use the food to give you meat, and they have good breast meat. So if you are that person that go for chicken, you want to sell your best for chicken barbecue, or you want to use it for live weight birds, you want to sell them. So you want to sell them for these malams that sell chickens or by the roadside. So Cobb 500 is your best choice. So that's why I say your market should determine the type of breed you want to go for, because of Cobb 500 Ross 308, they have lean meat, so they don't have too much of fat. So Cobb 500 can go for such purposes, and we enjoy them. Now let's go to the next breed, known as Arbor. Now Arbor is the name of the brand, but we have Arbor Plus is the name of the breed. Most companies in Nigeria sell this breed because they buy the parent stock from CHI and they now breed them and sell. So this breed is let's say is between the characteristics between the Ross and Cobb 500. It is more taller, they have a good livability, and they're also resistant to disease, but their bones, the leg bone is not that strong compared to Ross and Cobb, and they're also good. They have very good conversion ratio of 1.93% conversion ratio, and the mortality rate is between that 4.3, and the standard weight between day 42 to 45 days is between that 2.3 to 2.6 kg. So they are also good breed, and they have good conversion ratio. So you can see that these birds in the market are good and they serve a purpose. So if you're also looking for a bird that you want to keep more than 6 weeks, you can go for Arbor Plus. They are very good birds, they resist disease and they grow very well. Now the next thing we're talking about is the Marshall. The Marshall breed is the tallest among all these breeds in the market, and it's being marketed by Obasanjo Farms. And if you want to keep this beast more than 12 weeks, you want to live in 4 months, 5 months, they can resist disease, they can grow very well. So that's about the Marshall. Then we have the Hubbard breed. The Hubbard breed is also good, and I think the Marshall, the Hubbard, and the Anak, these 3 breeds are not that common again in the market, but basically the Marshall is the tallest among all the breeds mentioned, and if you are the one that want to keep your birds for more than 6 weeks, more than 12 weeks, you want to keep them for 3 months, 4 months, the Marshall is a very good one. And if you are the one that want to sell the birds live weight, that people will see and say, yes, this is a very big bird, you want to make money from live weight market, the Marshall is your best choice. Likewise the Anak too, almost like Marshall, or in between Marshall and the Arbor. The Hubbard does not like it's not heat tolerant. It's also like Ross. They have also good compatibility ratio, and their resistance to disease is not as good as the Arbor, but also they are also tall. So these are the other breeds. But basically the most common breed now in our market is the Ross 308, the Cobb 500, the Arbor Plus. And the companies that sell this breed for Ross 308, you get it from Agrited and Said. For the Cobb 500, you can get it from Olam Hatcheries, you can get it from Zatec, and you can get it from Cascada. Also, while the Arbor Plus, you can get from CHI, you can get from Ammo, you can get from S&D, while the Marshall and Anak can get from Obasanjo Farms. So those are the various companies that sell these breeds of birds in our farm. So there are other companies, many companies in Nigeria, but the few ones I've mentioned are the most common ones that you can source your DOC from. And I'm sure if you can source your birds directly from them and from reputable DO chicks distributors, then you are sure of getting the good breed. But if you buy from roadside distributors, then you might be buying a breed that is not what is inside the carton, and that will also affect your business. So in a nutshell, the summary is that the environment affects how these birds grow, disease conditions affect how these birds grow, the type of feed you feed these birds affects how these birds grow. So, but all the breeds in the market are good, but they have various climatic conditions that make them thrive well. Research have shown that the same type of breed that was grown in the south at the same period of time did not do well in the north. Then in another period of time, that same breed did well in the north but not do well in the south, just because of climatic condition. As I've mentioned, some of them are resistant to cold, some of them are resistant to heat, some of them are not resistant. So your choice should be based on the environmental condition at that period and what you want to achieve. In this video, we'll be talking about the various diseases that affect this species of birds. So the common diseases that affect the Cobb 500, the common diseases that affect the Ross, Arbor, and everything. But I know you don't like to miss it. So subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell so when we release it, you'll be notified about the video. And please share, tell other farmers so that they also learn like you, and we'll see you on the other side of success. Thank you.